Hello, everyone, to the Anonymous Podcast, episode 5. Wow, we've already done 5 of these things.
Is it 5?
Oh, wait, is it?
I think it's 4.
No.
I think it's 4.
Is this episode 4?
I'm pretty sure it's 4.
All right, we'll go with that. So, thanks for listening to episode 4.
What's today's date? The 16th, I think?
Episode 4.
October
I don't care
16th.
what date it is.
I do. October 16th, 2021.
The way you say it, you're like, October 16th, 2021. Like the shit year. Like, just like 2020 with the COVIDs. We're in a pandemic, people. It's a nightmare out there. So I hope everybody's doing good. We're doing good. We cleaned our house.
About fucking time.
Oh my god.
I
mean, we cleaned. Like, we didn't let's just clean the kitchen or whatever. I mean, we got this like $500 big green cleaning machine, or so. What do they call it? What's the name of the thing?
The big green carpet cleaning machine.
That's a long fucking name. And if I would have been their guy at the company, I would have been like, it seems a little long. The big green carpet cleaning machine. It's like, holy shit, that's a mouthful. But
Google
this thing
it.
works
It's
really
wonderful.
good. Yeah, it works wonderful because it costs fucking $500.
Yep. This
and
is
then
no
you gotta
little
bust your
Bissell.
ass doing it because it's like, holy shit, dude. But I'm telling you, our carpets are like, woo-wee. They look like, not, I mean, I'm not going to say brand new because, you know, brand new carpet looks different than used carpet.
Well, yeah.
But
But
the color-wise, yeah. It cleans black. The water's black.
It's like, holy shit. What the fuck were we walking on for?
We could probably do another 5 fucking
Oh,
times.
I'm sure.
Still be black.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like, you guys are disgusting. But then we cleaned out all this stuff out of the little storage thing. So, in the office. So now we can move the table into there and put the tree up and put the tree up. Yay. I can't wait to put the tree up. It's my favorite thing to do. I like decorating all the other shit. I like decorating the entire house. But I don't the tree
You're not
to
a
me
fan
is
of the
like,
tree?
oh my god, this is gonna take forever. It's like, my back starts hurting. It's like,
the one thing I hate about
pulling it out, it weighs fucking 500 pounds. It's like, oh my god.
the one thing I hate about putting the tree up is sitting there and splitting all the branches and making them all look fluffy again because they've been sitting in storage for a year. 10 months, whatever. That part's a pain in the ass. The actual decorating, the decorating process actually goes pretty quickly. It's just the sitting there and fluffing the branches is a pain.
I don't fluff, people.
I know you
I'm not
don't.
a fluffer.
I know
don't
you
do
don't.
the fluff.
I
I'm
am
not
a fluffer.
fluffing. I tell you, she knows I won't do
While
that
I
part.
fluff, you decorate the
period.
rest of the house.
Yeah, she's sitting there. I pull in the tree, then she fucking, I pull in the tree, and then she put it together, and then she has to do all the fluffing. I'm decorating the whole house, and she's getting the lights on. It's like, all right, now I'll help you with the ornaments. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna have our tree, so nobody panic. Jenny doesn't have to panic now.
Nope.
All right, but anyways, on here,
Tell me about your friend. I want to know about your friend.
What friend?
The guy we were just talking to.
Oh, abrupt?
Yeah.
Well, I will. But first I want to get into this. So, I'm cleaning the carpets yesterday. Right? And I forget at what age that you hear running water and it makes you have to take a piss every fucking time. I forgot what age that started.
Well,
But
that's been going on with
I'm
me
like-
for a couple years now, and I'm 39. So,
you're not
35.
supposed to say your age on here.
Well, I did. Too bad, people. 39. That's me. I'd have to say, at least in my 20s, I was feeling that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
In your
25.
20s?
Yeah, late 20s, though. Not 21, 22. But, like,
But yeah, well, once like, oh, okay, you hear running water or whatever, and like, oh, I gotta pee. Like, okay, but like, then, so you go pee. I'm talking the repetitive type shit. Like, all right, so I peed, come back in, okay, do the carpet. That takes a half hour. I'm emptying out the emptying it out again, and then putting water in it, and I hear the water running a half hour or 40 minutes after I just peed from hearing it run. I'm hearing it again the second time.
so you have to pee
and then I'm
again?
like, damn.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, man, I got to pee again? Like,
No,
what is
I'm not
going
like
on?
that. No.
Like, how old am I?
Like if it's been like 3 or 4 hours since I've taken a pee and I hear water, sure. But if I just go sit on the couch for a half hour or 45 minutes and then I run some water, I don't have to immediately pee again.
That's how they make people pee in nursing homes. I used to work in a nursing home.
So they just run the faucet to make the old people pee?
Yep. They run the faucet.
Why?
So they pee, like it's like the water, like, you know,
Do they
just like for us, like, you know, out here, and
But-
like
Do
get
they
them
have-
out of their bed once a day so they're not pissing in their little pad, you know, that they lay in the bed.
Ugh.
Just laying in the bed and in the pad, and they just relieve themselves the pee and the poop. And then we got to clean it all up like they're a baby.
That's disgusting.
Yep. CNA, 18 years old, got that job.
No, thank you.
Could you imagine? Like, I'm not ready for that at 18 years old.
I like my job.
To be like cleaning other men's penises that are like 90
I like my
old
job.
lady vaginas
Yuck. Yuck.
at 18 that was doing that job. But why? Oh, I'm looking in the paper for jobs, and they advertised, and they were like $13.50 an hour, and then if you work third shift, you get a premium up to like $15.75. I'm like, damn, I can make $15.75. So I like hopped right on it, and then I had a class, and I had to go to the class every day, Monday through Friday for a month, and it was like 3 hours a day, and I was sitting there, and I was the only guy, and there was like 15 like women that were between the age of like 45 and like 60 that were all trained to be a CNA.
Wow. I will take my desk job any day over that.
It's a rough job taking care of old people. That's why you always see the fucking people on the news. The one guy, the lawyer, he's like, has your family been abused at a nursing home? Call us. We can help.
Listen,
We'll
I'm not
sue
trying.
the shit out of him is what he's going to fucking do.
Listen, I'm not
Did
trying
you know
to.
what I'm talking about,
Yes.
though? The one guy that's like, if your loved ones have been...
Listen, I'm not trying to talk shit to you right now. I'm really not.
Yeah.
But this has driven me nuts ever since forever with you. And I don't know, like you just said it and it drove me nuts. What does your brother do?
He's a liar.
To me-
He's a scumbag.
No. No, but just the way you say that word drives me nuts.
Liar?
Yes.
The way I say liar? You want me to start using say attorney so it doesn't piss you off?
It drives me nuts the way you say
Liar.
it. Lawyer.
Liar.
You say liar.
Law. Like liar.
I know, but you say it weird to me. I don't know. Comment if he says it weird. I don't know. To me, he says it weird.
I'll just say attorney from now on.
Lawyer. Lawyer. He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. He's a liar.
Liar.
Law. Liar.
Lawyer.
L-A-W.
God, you say it
Y-E-R.
fucking weird. I'm sorry. You say it weird.
Well, I'm sorry that's bothered you about me for the last lot of years.
Well, thank God you don't say that word every day.
I'm going to start just to irritate you.
Please don't.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning and go, "Good morning, lawyer." And you're gonna be like, "Oh God,
No.
another day I gotta deal with this dummy."
To me, you just say it weird. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But to me, you say it weird.
Oh. No. So driving, we talked about that on the other podcast. I gotta say this. So, like, when you're driving and you don't notice people like do dumb stuff, I feel like, how do you not notice? Like, you know, you're driving on a freeway for an hour. The entire hour.
Whoa.
Huh?
Whoa.
What?
I'm sorry to totally cut you off, but the window is behind your head, right? And all of a sudden, a big bird, I don't know what kind of bird it was, but a big bird just flew and swooped down and flew back up again. Like an eagle, a hawk.
A crow.
No, this was a fucking big bird. Like, I saw it go woof, and then I saw it go woof. Like, it crammed down and grabbed something, for fucking sure.
Outside?
Yeah.
On our balcony?
Well, not on our balcony, like on the ground, but I saw it.
Oh.
Like, it came down and it grabbed something for sure.
Well, keep our dog in the house.
Wow.
Got big attack birds outside. So, anywho, the driving thing, right? I'm not saying I was behind this person for an hour. And I'm just saying that, like, on this freeway, you know, it's like 70 miles an hour for, like, I don't know, 100 miles. And then when you're coming into the city, it changes to 55. So, it goes 70 miles an hour, now 55. To me, it bothers me. I don't know why it does, but it bothers me when somebody is going 85 and a 70. It's like, that doesn't bother me. Somebody's going 85 and a 70, whatever. Okay. You're going 15 over. Cool. I'm cruising with you. Let's go. And then we hit the 55 miles an hour. And now that same person that, remember, it was 70 mile an hour speed limit and they were going 85. So how many is that over, people? It's 15. So he's already like, I'll go 15 over. It's fine. That's what I do. And then he hits the 55 miles an hour instead of 70 miles an hour speed limit. Now it's 55. And you don't want to go 70 and keep going 15 over? No, he wants to go 60. It's like, whoa, now you're holding back? Like, I never understood that. And that happens all the time on the freeway.
What
right
people
there.
People like go really fast.
I'm behind
down.
the guy. I'm going 82 and like coming back from the music store. It's just like another memory. So I wrote it down. It's like, you know, it's like I'm behind a guy and we're both going 85. I'm coming from the music store. I ain't got nothing on me. I don't care, you know. So it's like, all right, I'm going 85 with you. Fuck it. For like 4 or 5 miles. And then it hits the 55 mile an hour speed limit, and then he slows down
to 60.
To 60. And it's like, why are you only willing to go 5 over on this part of the freeway? But on the other part of the freeway, you're willing to go 15 over. 15 over is 15 fucking over, dude. Like, it's probably going to be more expensive of a ticket, I would think, if you go 15 over and a 70 and they get you going 85. You're like, well, 85, that's really fast. So the ticket's probably more than if you're going 70 and a 55. You know, like, it's still 15 over, but it's only 70. The other one, you're going 85. It's like, that's pretty fast, you know. So it's like, why? I'm sorry. Just
Do you remember?
why are you not going at least 10? At least 10. Like you're going 85. So now you're at 55. Go 65. Go 10. Why wouldn't you still go the 15 though? I don't understand that. It drives me fucking crazy. I'm sorry.
That's like
I'm
that
laughing.
one
I'm
time.
laughing.
That's like that one time we went to. We were coming home from the Dells, and we were behind this one car that would speed up every time we caught up to it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Fucker would go like 100 miles an hour every time we caught up to it. Then he would slow down. We were going our 75, 80. We eventually catch up to him.
Yeah, we got the cruise on like 80. So like we catch up to a guy and he goes, "Oh, there's a black car behind me. Oh, I better floor it." So then he floors it. You can tell he's getting up to like 100 miles an hour. He gets way ahead. Then he slows down. Then we catch up to him again. Then he speeds up again.
He did that pretty much all the way fucking home. 3-hour drive.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why people, like, if you're going to go 15 over, then go 15 over fucking where it's 55, go 70. You know? I don't understand that. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Obviously, I went around him. I was like, yeah, I'm going around your ass. Now you only want to go 60? You're just going 85. Now you want to go 60. Jesus Christ. I'm going around you, buddy. Anyways, what'd you have? You had something you wanted to talk about. You held on to it.
I was just going to talk about
Christmas presents.
Yeah, my Christmas presents. I want Christmas ideas from you.
I told you I don't have any.
Yes, you do. You can muster up a couple, I'm sure.
Nope, I'm good.
Shut the hell up. Give me some ideas. All I really wanted to discuss is... Well, I wanted to discuss the puppy. I want a new puppy. But the only thing is my God.
That's $2,500, people.
Least,
and if that, at least, oh, and then you got to do the shots, and then it's like $3,000. And they want to charge you between $2,500 and $3,000 for this shit. So if it's $2,500, it'll be $3,000. If it's $3,000, it's going to be $3,500.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money.
And
then we got to like train the dog to go on the pee-pee pad. What if the dog doesn't? It goes on the carpet all the time. Like Peanut did constantly.
Fucking
Bobo is
I don't
peeing
understand
over the top of it, and that's why they peed so much right there.
I don't understand the price of dogs. Like, what happened in the past 5 or 6 years that made dogs go up so much in price?
Well, what happened in the last
pandemic?
2 years was COVID, and everybody's at home, and everybody wants a puppy because they want something to fucking do. Hey, we'll get a dog. We're fucking bored here, people. What are we doing? Let's get a dog. Hey, let's get a dog.
Well, if anybody knows of Yorkies, small ones, 5 pounds or less, let us know. Put a comment in.
Yeah, nobody listens to our podcast. So.
Well, one can hope. One can hope. But our dog was $900 and we negotiated down to $750. And
yeah, $900. Now they're at $2,500.
Yeah, at least. At least.
Even when we got Bobo, they were at like anywhere between $900 and like $1,500.
Yeah, and
so now the price went up basically
it's like fucking double.
$1,000.
Double. $1,500 to $3,000 is double. So the other thing I want for Christmas is that huge candle. I do want it.
She wants a fucking candle that weighs 50 pounds.
Not 50. It's not 50.
It's fucking ridiculous. She's still got... Sorry, I spent $250 on Amazon last year buying candles from her, and she still hasn't even opened up like 4 of them. They're still sitting in there. So I got her 8 candles. It was like these candles are $30 a piece. So I got her 8 of them. That's $240.
Well, that's how
worth
much
of
this one
candles.
candle is.
And now she wants just one.
One candle is like two or three.
God.
No, I think it's $275.
And what does it weigh? 20 pounds?
It's like a 132 ounce candle. So 132 ounces. 1 pound is 16 ounces.
Take 132 divided by 16.
There you go.
What is it, people? I have no idea.
I don't know what it is.
But it's not worth it, dude. They're probably...
It's like 15
You're
pounds.
You're letting people
ish.
rip you off. No, it's like, 10, 15 pounds. Dude, you're letting people rip you off. That candle probably costs them $5 to make, and they're charging you $250. Like, we got another dummy over here we got a dummy over here that wants to pay $250 for the candle, all right? And then another dummy went and did it, and then another dummy, and now you're coming along late in the game, and they're going to be like, yep, dummies are crawling out of the woodwork that want to...
Hey.
Dude, come on. It's too much for $250.
It's a big candle. Though.
Who cares how big it is? What does that mean? It's going to extra smell?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The bigger the candle, the bigger the smell.
It's the ambiance. I'm a candle freak. I like my candles.
I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much for me. $250 on a candle.
I don't understand the point of non-scented candles. What's the point? Fucking
It's too much.
The ambiance.
It's too much
great.
money.
But at least you got to have a scented candle. Scented candles serve a purpose and make your house smell good.
Yeah.
And there's ambiance. Non-scented candles just suck.
I can't get behind you on the candle thing.
No, come on. Yes, you can.
Pick the candle or the dog.
The dog. But
then I'll have my mom buy me the candle.
there you go.
So, bitch, I'm still getting both.
There you go. The only thing is, though, my mom could never buy me that candle because she doesn't know how to order it.
She doesn't know how to work the internet. Well, we talked about that on the last podcast. She wants a fucking phone. She wants like a regular Samsung 20, Galaxy 20 or an iPhone. She can't even like use the $25 phone she's got. All right. Well, your mom can't even use her tablet to go on Amazon or anywhere to buy something. What does she need what
I know. You don't have to tell me.
What would she ever need the phone for? Oh,
I know.
Much.
I
it's
agree.
too much. It's too much, people.
Yes.
It's too much.
I agree. It is too much for her.
I'm talking about the candle.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, did you see her snap?
Uh-huh.
Did you hear? She was agreeing. Too much is too much. I'm talking about the candle. What? No.
The candle is not too much.
Oh, God.
You know where I saw it? On The Real Housewives. That's where I saw it. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I saw it. In a couple of their episodes. I saw it. In some other houses. And I Googled it. And I'm like, woo.
Yeah, woo.
That's a nice candle.
Well, yeah, and they're rich, so they buy $250 candles like we buy $5 candles like we don't care.
No, they are not $5.
No, I'm saying like we buy $5 or $10 candles. Like, hey, no big deal. Buy a couple of them. That's how they're so rich. They're like, oh, $250 for candle. Yeah, give me 5 of them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Spend $1,000 on the candle.
Yeah, I'm getting 4 of them. So I was watching, I'm looking at my notes here. I was watching the Pete and Sebastian show. And they were talking about half tops. And did you want to talk more about the dog and the candle?
No.
Okay. They were talking about half tops. Like, half a shirt. Where it like barely covered their nipples. And like it showed all their abs. And he said that he went into a coffee shop in Brooklyn, and the guy, the barista, the coffee maker, the worker, whatever, had like the crop top thing, whatever, half top, whatever you want to call it, on. And he's like, what? That's just shouldn't be done at, at your job. And that's fine. And that's not why I'm even talking about this. He brought up then, oh, yeah, I used to wear one in the 80s. Do. It's like all my buddies used to wear. We would all get together and we'd all have them on and da-da-da and show it off. Yeah, show off your abs, show off your body. See, now today, you don't see that often because there's Instagram. Everybody's taking pictures of themselves.
Yes.
And putting it up on Instagram, showing off their abs. If there was no Instagram or Facebook or anything, how would they show off their abs? They'd wear half shirts and walk around, go look at my abs.
Right.
People
are constantly taking pictures of themselves and their food.
Yeah.
The fuck is the point of the food? I don't understand it. But whatever.
Because they're saying, look at the fucking meal.
That I'm about to eat.
That you're not. You're going to go to probably McDonald's and look at what I'm eating. This shit costs $150 for what's on this plate. And it looks beautiful. Look at it.
Who gives a shit?
That's I'm being them. That's why you would take a picture of your food and you would fucking be like, yeah. You like that, huh? You like that food?
We should fucking go to McDonald's and
take a picture.
Take a picture of our chicken sandwich.
Take a picture of our fucking Taco Bell when it's like.
Wish you had one of these bad boys.
Click. Look at how delicious that's gonna be. People will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Speaking of fast food, I wish yesterday. I understand that we didn't it's kind of ridiculous. But I kind of wish yesterday we went and got a Curter burger from Culver's because it's only around for one day.
They had a line of 300 people, they said.
I know.
And I don't know what the line was at ours,
this specific
but the one that was on the news.
That was that was downtownish. But here, I don't know. But they were waiting fucking in line for 2 hours. But if we would have got there right when they opened at whatever time they open, 10:30, 11, I don't know what time they open there, but if we would have gotten there right then, I would have wanted to try it because they're only going to have it for one day, they said.
Just sprinkle your fucking cheese curds.
It's not the same.
On your burger.
It's not the same.
It's just one big piece of cheese that's fried,
yes,
like a cheese curd.
I would have taken a picture of that fucker. Look at that. Because it's only around one day.
No.
A Curter burger is a burger with everything on it with a huge cheese curd. Same size as the burger patty.
See, I think you lose the word curd when it's a giant chunk of cheese that's 3 by 3 inches square by a half-inch thick. That's just a giant chunk of cheese.
It is, essentially, yeah.
It's not a curd no more. But, anyways, so the crop top thing, the Instagram, they're not, everybody's putting their pictures up and food, like you said. So, we went to Papa Murphy's. It's a pizza place.
Take a bake.
And you take your pizza, they make your pizza, and then you bring it home, and then you cook it at home. So, I'm sitting there, and I'm watching them. There's two girls, and I'm watching them make it. And, I'm thinking of stuff for the podcast all the time. So I'm thinking, what could I say to them? What could I, and have a story, Every time I, leave the house now, it's I'm going to try to, create something, You're at the checkout counter at your grocery store, and you look over and go, do you like working here? I just asked because I'm doing a podcast, and I thought it'd be funny to ask you.
No.
It's you don't say
do that. They're going to be like,
do you like your job?
It's all right.
Why do you work here if you don't like it? You look miserable.
You look miserable.
You're supposed to be the greeting person at Walmart. You're supposed to be happy. You look sad, sir. Are you having a bad day? So I'm at Papa Murphy's. They're making the pizza. And this chick, like, they put the seasoning on top of the pizza. And I've seen them do it where it's like, they just go, doot, 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 and that's it. You know, doot, doot, doot. Just like a couple little shakes. And then, like, I saw her doing it, and I was like, holy shit, dude.
Dude, I know. Are you talking about the pizza you bought me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed yesterday when we ate that there was a ton of fucking seasoning on it. I'm like, there's never this much seasoning on
Well, okay. Well, this is why. So, this is why. So, she's doing the seasoning, and, like, I could tell she was, like, getting every square inch. Like, she didn't want there to be
a spot where it didn't have
fucking
any?
Like, you know, a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch little piece of pizza without seasoning on it. Like, she was like, it was like, I felt, honestly, I was like, and I told her this, I was like, she was doing it, and I'm watching her, and it's like she took pride in her job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
No bullshit. And I told her, I'm like, after she was done, she was about 3/4 the way through, and I could tell she's getting every square inch of this pizza with the right seasoning. Like, and you've seen them do it before.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like they just go joot, 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 and it's like, that's it.
Right.
She was like really like concerned to like get every square. Like, you know, and I told her, I said, you know what? The way you season that pizza right there, I can tell that you take pride in your work, and you don't see that every day. So I want to tell you that.
Oh, that's nice.
I did. And she smiled, and she was like, thank you. And then the other girl making the other pizza, I'm like, all right, now I'm sitting there, and I swear to God, it's like a pizza smash. I'm sitting there thinking, all right, now you're up. You're going to have to do, are you going to like just do a little shake, 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 and that's it? Or are you going to take the pride?
Right.
And like get the compliment from me too, like, you know, or whatever, you know.
Right.
And she did. She like did it really good, just like the other girl.
Wow.
And I was like, you just don't see people take pride in like their jobs, like especially. And I say that like it's like fast food.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like, I mean, you know, like they don't care if the burgers, oh, 4 pickles on it. They grab 4 pickles and just put it on there. And if they're all stacked, it's right there.
in the fucking center.
Right in the center. That's it. They don't want to like separate them and like make a nice looking burger. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's nice looking taco at Taco Bell. No. It's like, no.
Just like the taco you got from Taco Bell the
People
other
do not
day.
have pride
There's
in
no
their
fucking
fucking
meat in it.
jobs.
There was no meat in your taco that you got from Taco Bell the other day.
Yeah. There was no meat in a taco. There was like literally one little normal little spoon full of meat, and it was on the very end of the taco. And I open up my tacos because I want to put on like
Your hot sauce.
my hot sauce and shit that I got at home. And fucking, I'm like, there's no meat in this thing. I'm like, look, Jenny, look, there's no meat. It's like, dude, they made us. Oh, that's another thing. We go to Taco Bell and it's only like 10:30 at night. We asked for 6 tacos and a gordita crunch and a pitos and cheese, which is just their beans, with a little cheese. And that's it. That's all we ordered. And then we get to the window and pay, and she's like, "Can you pull around to the front of the window, or pull around to the front by the front door, and I'll bring it out to you." And then we saw a car come and go with their food. Another car come and go with their food. And another car come and go with their food. And I'm sitting there thinking, they're making all these other people's foods, but they're still not making our order yet?
Right.
Why are we waiting?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that.
We waited a while, too.
We did. We waited. I got concerned after like 5 minutes. I was like, I think it's been about 5 minutes. Do you think they forgot about us?
Yeah, we waited a good 10 minutes there, total. After we paid, yeah. I swear.
You got to be a little louder. You try to be. Or move the thing over. I don't know if it'll tip.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, no, I can't hear you.
Yes.
There you are.
I can hear you.
Well, I swear, that's like what we were talking about in the other podcast the other day, too. And that one chick that I work with, punches out right at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on that. She's sitting there watching the time tick. 4:59. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Bink. She punches out.
Yeah,
you
no
get what
pride.
you get what you pay for.
Yeah, when the billion-dollar corporations are trying to make billions of dollars, they don't want to pay people fucking like $15 an hour. They want to pay people $8 an hour.
Like, no
and
offense.
That's what you get for $8 an hour.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but if somebody needs help at 5:02, I will fucking try to help you if I can. I'm not going to be like, well, it's 5:02.
Well, that's because you care about your job.
I know. That's why I say
people. You actually care about people, and you know, like, that's his livelihood because he's doing this loan, and that's money for his to put, fucking put food on the table for his kids, and like, you kind of think that way in a little bit. People at Taco Bell, like, making a taco, they're not like, well, I want this taco to be very good for this person, whoever just ordered, because they are feeding their family with this taco. They're like, nope, fuck it, I don't like kids, so don't put any meat in it. Like, you take pride in your work.
Yeah.
You're a supercomputer.
Well, that's my point. Like, you get what you pay for. I don't care if it's my job or McDonald's. You get what you pay for. You get the employee quality you get is what you pay for. Like, I make probably double than what this other chick makes for the same job. But I get paid probably double just because I know I'm better. And they know I'm better.
Well, right. Well, yeah.
And if you want to pay me what she makes, I'll be punching out at motherfucking 5 o'clock too. I'm not going to give a shit.
So you can't blame her.
You treat me like you don't care. I'm going to treat my job like I don't care.
You can't blame her for 5 o'clock punching out. She probably knows she doesn't make as much as like you or.
She probably does, but
I'm getting the water. But yeah, the chick at Papa Murphy's, dude, she definitely took pride in her work, and I told her that. Yeah, I'm sure it made her day.
Well,
I'm sure,
good.
It's like.
Go get your water. Yeah, I noticed there was not a lot. There was a ton of seasoning on that pizza. I was like, I've never seen so much seasoning on this pizza before. And the pizza I get at Papa Murphy's is, they call it something. I don't remember what they call it, but it's
Tuscan chicken.
Tuscan chicken, according to Brad. But it's not on their menu anymore. They used to have it. They took it off, but it's still in their computer system. It's a creamy garlic Parmesan sauce, so there's no traditional red sauce on it. Thin crust, cheese, chicken, sausage, mushroom, tomato, and spinach. And then it's got seasoning on top, which has got which this lady put a lot of seasoning on. But it's delicious.
It's delicious.
I love that pizza.
I love that pizza. It's delicious. So, good. I can talk about that, and then I can roll right into this.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It's like...
You look a little weird.
So, I was at the White House of Music, right?
Yeah.
Getting your headphones that you're using right now.
Yeah.
And we know now there's a short in the,
the splitter.
The splitter. It's like, oh my God, it's always something. They should have a splitter right at Wauwatosa, though. And I should be able to just even exchange it. But I'm sitting there, and I swear I'm not making this up. I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, well, here I got these headphones, and I'm exchanging for those, paying a difference, whatever. And she clicks 10 clicks. She's like, well, I'm going to have to do, I can't even swap them. I'm going to return, or I'm going to charge you for these. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I'll do a return on those. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'll pay cash. So I paid like $55 for your headphones, cash. And then the return on the other headphones, they were even more expensive. Those other ones, those are like 65. So then I'm like, well, give me that cash back. So she gives you the cash back, basically, that I just gave her.
Wow.
Because I told her, like, I spent, when I bought the whole package deal, it was like $385, and I did $200 cash, and I did $185 on charge card.
Right.
So if you're going to do a return on the headphone, just do cash. She's like, okay. So she's doing that.
Yeah.
You know, a normal register is like, oh, take it, beep, and then, you know, right? That's it. They like take it, beep, scan it, and then like, that's pretty much it, and then do the money, right? She literally clicked the mouse. After 45 clicks, I lost. I said, I'm not even counting anymore. She clicked it like 10, 15 clicks. She's like, click, click, click. After she clicked like 10, 15 clicks, I'm like, I'm going to count. Because I'm like trying to come up with shit to talk about on the podcast. So I'm like, click, 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 click. Dude, she clicked the mouse over 50 times.
For a fucking return?
For each one of them. To do a cash transaction, like, here I am to buy headphones. Just, you know.
Why?
I don't know what kind of system they got running over there.
Apparently not a good one.
No, it's not, dude. I'm telling you. I swear to God. It is not a good system.
Wow.
It is not. You would think she'd like have the little gun or something, you know, like a gun, and go scan it and beep.
Right.
And then fucking maybe a click or two, you know. But then it's like, and then I'm just paying you cash, or she tells me the amount. Like when you go to the grocery store, you know, it's like they just scan it in, and then it's like seamless. It's easy. Like they don't have a good system there. Like, you know, to like check out at all. She did, dude, I swear to God, I'm not making up the amount of clicks. She clicked on the mouse. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, what are you clicking? How many clicks do you need to do with the mouse? Like, what are you going into another page, another
That's
thing?
ridiculous.
Like, what are you clicking?
Do you think she was clicking just to make it take longer?
Like, click, 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 just sitting there, click, click, click. All right, now I'll take your money.
Right?
Like, I don't know. It was
Strange.
a lot.
Strange.
It was a lot of clicks on the mouse to me buy a $50 pair of headphones and to do the return on the $50 pair of headphones. It was a lot of clicks, I'm telling you. Oh, it was a lot of clicks. Lot. So, I don't know. My buddy has a dog, and, well, he had a dog. He had to put it down.
Uh-oh.
It was a pit bull boxer. And he had to
Is
put
this
the dog down.
Is this what you were going to tell me about what happened? Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, so what's up, dude? It was like 3 days ago. I played COD with this dude. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, oh, I had to put our dog down. I'm like, why? Because it attacked other dogs and our other dog, and like made our one dog almost died. And I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Wow.
And I'm like, what kind of dog is it? And he's like, it's a pit bull boxer. Well, those things are like,
big.
We've heard him talk about it on other podcasts, like the Pete and Sebastian show, Bill Burr, his dog.
Yeah, pit bulls are...
He got a pit bull as a rescue, and then it didn't work out. Now he had a kid. He's like, I got to get rid of this thing. You know, it's like...
I'm not saying all pit bulls are bad, but it depends how they're raised and trained.
Well, no, now listen. So there's more... So I, because we're doing the podcast... he doesn't talk much, this guy. He doesn't, like, talk much at all. He's, like, the quietest person you've ever met in your life. He never says a word. So I had to like dig for information. But I'm like, well, dude, tell me more about like how it happened, like, and how old was the dog? The dog was 9 years old. It just kind of got like cranky old dog syndrome. I told him that. I'm like, well, what? Just one day he just like snapped and like got aggressive. He's like, they work at like a fireworks stand, and one of the coworkers brought their dogs, and you know they had their dog there, and their dog, the pit bull boxer, attacked at their other couple dogs that were there, and then came home, and I don't know if it was the same day or the next day, but attacked and like grabbed the like throat of the other dog, and like they had to take it to the hospital. It like needed stitches and that, and then during that like brawl, the dog broke its leg. They don't even know how. It wasn't because like the other dog, like the pit bull boxer, bit the leg, because they would be able to like tell.
Yeah.
But like in the scuffle, the dog broke the leg. So the dog broke the leg and had to have stitches on his throat or whatever. It's like, dude, it was bad. And he's like, I cried a couple times.
Well, yeah.
Hope he doesn't mind me sharing that. But like, yeah, it's part of your family. It's like, dude, for 9 years you love this dog, and then it just all of a sudden just mentally just snapped and changed.
Wow.
And just started attacking dogs. And attacked the dog that it's been living with.
Right.
You know what I mean? The other two dogs, it's like, well, it attacked two dogs that maybe, you know, who are you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or haven't seen you much, you know, if like they take it to where they work, and then the other coworker brings their dogs over. But the dog that like they live with every night in the house, that, you know, for the last 7, 8 years or 5 years or whatever, you know, it's like, dude, just got old cranky dog syndrome and just snapped. That's what I told him.
Wow. That's got to be hard. Because the dog is relatively, physically, I'm talking about, healthy.
Yeah, let's say, yeah. And it's 9 years old. And it's like, you don't want to put your dog down. But your dog's attacking other dogs. And then your dog is attacking the dog that you're, you know, another one of your dogs that it lives with. What are you going to do? Get rid of the other two dogs? Well, this dog's aggressive, and it's going to kill the other two, so we'll get rid of them too, to our friends or something, you know. Take care of our dogs for us while we got this beast over here that's like we can't control. Don't let it be around anybody. It's like it already did the attack, so then they were like, you know, we just got to put it down. So it's terrible. It's a terrible thing, but
that is horrible. So is the other dog horrible that it attacked?
It's okay. Like it had to have surgery, I think, on the leg, but it's pulling through. It's like,
do they have that dog home, or is it in the hospital?
It's at home, I think.
Oh, okay. So just a random question.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Bobo. And we've had up to 3 dogs at one time. At the same time. Before. So now we have Bobo. Let's say we get another dog. And let's say Bobo doesn't like the other dog. Would you get rid of it? Would you get rid of the other dog, or would you get rid of Bobo?
We'd have to get rid of the other dog. If we brought a new dog into this house right now, like you want a Christmas dog, and they don't get along, we'd have to get rid of the new dog that just came. I can rid of Bobo. You know? But pit bull boxers are aggressive dogs by nature. It's in their like DNA to be like aggressive. And then you're trying to like tame that aggressiveness, and that's fine, and they do that for years. But then all of a sudden, just it, out of nowhere, just snaps.
And it never did that before.
Never did that before.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
It's weird. Why
it's not a very funny podcast right now.
Well,
what do we got? Only 49 minutes?
Only 49? Our first podcast was like 45.
No, yeah, I know. Well, the last two are longer. You don't have anything to share, and I went through all my notes.
Oh my God, we're going blind
There's
here.
my burp.
Oh, can't do a podcast without a burp, people. We gotta have at least one in there.
I'm laughing.
Burp off your water.
I'm drinking water.
Yeah.
It's like not an alcohol burp. I think it depends on what you drink. That it's like, dude, the guy's sloppy. He's drinking 12 beers and he's burping on the podcast. It's like you're just like, you're sober and you're drinking water. And it's like burp. Oh, I can handle that. He's drinking water.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to end this one short then, I guess.
All
We
right.
got anything else to talk about?
I'm at a loss.
You're
I'd
at
have
a
to-
loss?
Now you're yawning. Are you tired?
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I did my burp. I did my yawn. All right, well, we'll catch you later, people. Remember, love everybody. Okay?
Be kind.
Be kind to everybody. See you later. Episode, what? This was episode 4. Episode
We've
5
established this. 4.
will come out soon.